Absolutely, the world is really coming to an end. All we see are critical time, critical situation. What I feel so sad, seeing the situation dominating the individual down to the bone marrow in the human society. If you seem not to understand, now let me ask you, how do you feel when you see our society smoothing in poverty? How do you feel when the house holder can no longer sleep with 2 eyes closed? How do you feel when the young boy who was known to be a church boy now turned to be the youth the society despises? How do you feel when the young boy who used to get double promotion and scholarship now turned to be the university dropper? How do you feel when our teenagers are becoming the potential victim of cultism, criminality, prostitution, illicit drug and drug abuse? How do you feel when our children are being deprived of their dream and filled with ominous cloud of inferiority and inability to develop their potentials? How do you feel when tribal discrimination and communal disagreement is dominating the entire society? How do you feel when men leave home heavily but to come back home in a coffin as a result of victim of violent crime? How do you feel when the rate of poor health is becoming overwhelming as a result of environmental mismanagement and pollution? How do you feel when the rate of children on the street outweighs the rate of children in the classroom? How do you feel when the influence of at-risk population is becoming overflow, such as the slum dwellers, the mental ill asylum, the prison recipients, and the refugee camp? How do you feel when the rate of academic journalists is becoming overcrowded in the society due to unemployment rate? How do you feel when your children and your loved ones are being discriminated and oppressed? How do you feel when you are constantly bullied due to the fact of fighting for your rights? How do you feel when the rate of illegal migration and brain drain has gone skyrocket to the extent of denting the nation's image? How do you feel when the youth continue to fight the genetic sense of nobodiness because of bad leadership? How do you feel when rehabilitation and correctional center has turned to become a place of demoralization and contamination? When the rate of recidivism chronically returns to bad habits overwhelm the rate of true rehabilitation? When the streets begin to run blood because of the tenacious onslaught of different court clash? When the report of war becomes the news headline every time you turn off the television? Is there any solution to slow down this fast-paced catastrophic tragedy? Yes! We can love one another, forgive one another, show kindness to one another, support one another, unite to one another, teach one another, regardless of tribal differences, cultural differences, racial differences, color differences, religious differences, political differences, gender differences, and socio-economic differences.